Hi everyone, it is the Moon Mage Medium. I am here with another reading for you all. Thank you all for being so patient. I know it's been about a month since my last moon check-in. I was moving throughout most of August. In the process, I was constantly moving stuff out of my apartment, and it just wasn't, I didn't think that the energy was correct for me to be able to focus on this kind of thing. It was very transformative for me on a personal level. So I'm hoping that it wasn't too intense for all of you. I am very excited about this particular reading just because it is the blue moon. It is the second full moon of August. It is also a super moon. So I believe it is the closest and biggest moon of the year. So a lot of energies, emotions are heightened right now. And so we're just going to go through. I wanted to just present this book a little bit because it was gifted to me by a very dear friend of mine. And I've just been reading it, and I think that we are just gonna go with the blue moon spread that is in this book. So when it comes to the questions, there are 6 questions. I don't think I'm going to do the layout. Sorry, I currently live near an EMT station that's a few doors down, so you're gonna hear a couple of sirens. But yeah, so let's just see. Chapter 13, that is my number. So I just felt very called to use this book today. So it says, the amplified power of blue moon energy is felt for about 3 days following the moon's peak intensity. You can use this energy to your advantage and plan ahead for rituals during this 4-day span. So this is the day before. I'm recording this the day before the full moon. The full moon is actually tomorrow when I am most likely going to be posting this. So today, tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that. You know, these energies are very intense. It says, whether you are working on a large-scale manifestation like a career change or a long-distance move, or anything around expansion or major life changes, you can supercharge your rituals and spell work during this time. So for me, I had a major move. I know for my sister, she just had a job change and started yesterday. So, you know, these are just examples of major life changes at this time. So, you know, again, I hope it's not too intense for all of you. And we're just going to go with this spread we have here. Also, if you end up liking this style or this reading, please let me know. Feel free to like, subscribe, or comment down below. And let's just get into the reading. So this is the Afro Avatar Tarot. And we're going to ask, in what areas of our life is there a rare opportunity? So what just fell is the 2 of Cups. I'm going to keep it. So it's about equal partnerships, reciprocity, loving connections, really transparent, being seen. What areas of our life is there a rare opportunity? Wheel of Fortune, yeah, the endings of major cycles, allowing yourself to receive this kind of new love, abundant love. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be, you know, loving partnerships, allowing those in. So what areas of our life right now is there a rare opportunity? The moon. Yeah, it's a blue moon. It's very rare. It's a time with amplified emotions again. So you could be feeling things that maybe you have been running away from, or, you know, just haven't been able to really process before, and now they're just being heightened. And it's not so much in the way that you are in fear. You know, I don't think that any of us are really fearing our destiny right now. It's just more like an acceptance that our old life has left for a pretty good reason. You know, it just wasn't for us anymore. Whether it ended badly or not, it's just, you know, we're on a different path. We've accelerated. We have our energy has been amplified. We are, you know, higher up on our spiritual journeys, and so our life is reflecting that kind of thing, you know. And that is beautiful. That is something that we all should not struggle with, you know. We have the Four of Pentacles that came up. So harnessing our energy at this time, maybe we're a little bit more self-reflective, you know, keeping boundaries from like our old lives, like definitely putting up a barrier or some kind of boundary between that life, just finalizing it, you know, and solidifying this ending, and preserving your energy in a way that will definitely help you prosper. And it's all being reflected, I think, now that you have up leveled. It's definitely being shown through your connections and through your relationships at this time. So I'm gonna pick one more card for this question, and it's the Queen of Wands. So I think this is your energy right now. You're a go-getter. You're somebody who's very passionate, somebody who's very fiery, confident. You believe in yourself. You believe in the path that you are destined to take right now, and there's nothing that's really stopping you or getting in your way. You know, I think whatever you left behind in the past, you know that it was because you do not want to settle for things that are not for you, or that don't fully represent what it is that you desire and that what you've been asking for the universe for. Yes, it was a great opportunity and it was a great experience, but it wasn't perfect, you know, for you. It could be perfect for somebody else, but for you, it wasn't. And so you knew what you had to do to get yourself out of that situation and to just end it. Because when you end things like that, you know, this could be like giving away clothes. It could be, again, like leaving an apartment or, you know, an old home. It can be an old mindset that wasn't serving you. You know, you can do a health change kind of thing. These are all things that you just made a solid decision that you were going to change something about your life for the better, or just tweak it for the better. And now you're allowing yourself to receive the opportunities and the abundance that you deserve. You know, and you're confident that whatever move you made, that was, you know, whatever move you made, there's no going back, but it's also, there's no muddled energy, you know what I mean? Like it's solid decision. It is very specific, it's solid, it's very decisive. There's no like questioning about what happened. It is finite, and that's the boundary that you put up, or that's what you told the universe, and they removed that thing, and now, you know, you've made room for more abundance. We have the Emperor at the bottom, so very balanced energy, very leadership. We have the Lovers again. So I think for some of us out here, we're making room for new love connections. Yeah, I think in the past, you're just after maybe a long period of heartbreak, you're kind of over that situation, and now you're allowing in loving situations. You know, the heartbreak could be romantic, but it could also just be like friends. It could be with your family, like any kind of resentment, you're just letting that go, and you're allowing the universe to bless you with new opportunities. So we're going to pull some more. We're going to pull this from this Butterfly Oracle cards for life changes. So what areas of our life is there a rare opportunity? Healthcare change. So again, it doesn't have to be anything extreme, but it's more, or you know, it doesn't even have to be like food based, but you guys could decide that you maybe want to cook for yourself more, or you know, pick up a healthy habit. You know, you may decide that you want to, it doesn't even have to be, you know, so official as far as like signing up for a membership. It could be like a gym membership, but you know, you may want to go outside more and just like go for walks more, or it could be your mental state. You know, you are deciding that you're not going to stay in this like lack mentality anymore, and rather you are going to decide that you know what you deserve, and you know by you making these changes that your life has to reflect the positive changes that you need. And so you're confident about that now, you know, and you know that your life is going to get better because you're putting in that energy, like that specific energy out into the universe, and so it's just going to be reflected back to you. And it's only a matter of time before you really receive I got finances, so maybe a financial boost for you. It's only a matter of time for that, where you could be starting a new job like my sister, you know, where you are getting paid a salary that is more reflective of what you deserve and is bringing more stability into your life, and you're able to be more on top of your responsibilities, your finances. You're able to celebrate more in a sense where you can buy things that you want, or even like travel more. Like things are definitely going to be a little bit more enjoyable now, I think, with this life change that you have made. And it says join in, you know, so I'm gonna put this over here with the Two of Cups. Yeah, I think that maybe some of you, if you have somebody in mind, really connected with somebody, and maybe it never worked out in the past, but I think that for some of you now, you guys are coming to a place where it's the timing is right now. I didn't mean to say like right now, but maybe it is right now, you know, like at this moment that you're watching this. But I mean, the timing is correct as far as if there was a lot of interference, you definitely were motivated to get rid of that interference because you want to allow yourself to receive the love and abundance that you deserve and that you've been longing for. And one more for this question, courage. So yeah, now you have the courage to move forward. It's funny, this was my bookmark. Sin Metu. I think that is what it says, or how it's pronounced. It's Latin, so I'm not fully sure, but I think that's from like a Jameson advertisement, and I believe that it means without fear, or like fearless. Yeah, without fear. So have the courage to move forward in your life and to trust that you are going to receive the happiness, love, abundance that you desire and are looking for, because of how much you have been putting in to your self-development, you know, your self-improvement. It's not going unnoticed, is basically what the universe is saying right now. So that's something to be proud of for yourself. I don't know if there's a lot of people in your life that know what you're going through. And so if there's nobody to really be proud of you, just know that you should be proud of yourself, because ending cycles that are not good for you is always more difficult than we would like, and it's for a good reason. It's because we have major lessons that we're learning while we're doing that, and while we are ending the cycles, it's difficult because it's like a habit or a karmic cycle that's been going on for a very long time, and in some way we feel comfort in doing those things, but we know the outcome that it brings, and it's tiresome at the end of the day. And so we decide to end those kinds of situations, and now the universe is like, okay, well, you did that, you did a great job. Now allow yourself to receive the abundance, and have courage, and believe in yourself, the confidence, believe in yourself and your capability to have the financial abundance that you deserve, have the lifestyle that you deserve. Being healthy is the right way to be. You know what I mean? Like, there is really no right and wrong, but like at the end of the day, decide for yourself. Would you rather be happy and healthy, or would you rather not be? I'm not going to decide for you, but I know after having many challenges in my own personal life, and many things that I've had to overcome, and cycles that I've had to end, they were all worth it. Difficult, but worth it to be in the place where I am now, that I know that I am going to prosper. And I believe in the same, if you guys are going through the same things of these extreme challenges, but you still have faith in yourself and still believe in yourself, then that is what you're creating in your life as well. Okay, so just trust in your path, trust in your journey, and everything will turn out the way that it's supposed to for you. Okay, so the next question is, what is the nature of the opportunity? So what is the nature of this new opportunity of you ending this extreme cycle and creating these boundaries and allowing this new loving opportunity and allowing yourself to really live in your light as the Queen of Wands? We have 7 of Cups, which says the Bouch. At the top is a keyword. This is a Thoth-based deck. Let me just see what 7 of Cups, because I understand what it represents in the Rider-Waite, but Thoth is a tad bit different. So 7 of Cups. All right. The nature of this opportunity is to, it says, fantasies and illusions, addictive behaviors, and destructive emotional habits, unrealistic attempts to appease depression through debauchery, self-compassion, breakthrough patterns of self-delusion, and identifying worthy goals and desires. Okay, so that last part, so this is what it is. You guys are breaking the addictive cycles, the depression you've been going through, the destructive emotional habits. You're breaking all of that, and you're having more compassion for yourself and others around you. You're forgiving yourself, and you are breaking through these patterns of self-delusion. See more clearly now. You know what your worth is now, and you know that you are going to receive what you desire because you have putting in the right effort. You have been doing things right, in the sense that it's only a matter of time before it's reflected in the 3D. Okay, so what else? What else do we have? What is the nature of this opportunity? Let's keep going. What is the nature of this opportunity? The Fool. a bunch of cards. What is the nature of this opportunity? The moon. The moon came underneath the moon, so it's, you know, very heightened emotions. The wheel of fortune is, we have the Fool underneath that, so again, a new beginning, a new cycle, a new journey, a new path that you're on, a fresh beginning, you know. What is the nature of this opportunity? We have the High Priestess. You're trusting your intuition more. There's not really much that's being revealed as far as, well, I think that you're just knowing, again, and trusting that although the outcome hasn't aligned yet or hasn't been shown just yet, you know, as far as like where you're going and like the end goal, maybe it hasn't presented itself at this moment, but just know that when you trust and believe in yourself and your intuition, and you continue to do things as far as studying up on whatever it is that you're passionate about, keep on practicing it, keep on, you know, filling yourself with new knowledge about how to handle situations or how to gain more confidence in yourself, or just pick up new practices, you know, organize your life a little bit more when you do these things, and continue to cut out things that are not serving you, that are depressing you, then you are going to continue to tell the universe and show the universe that you mean business, you know, that you really meant it when you said that this is over. Yeah, you are doing things that are more in tune with your higher self. And we have the Sun underneath the Queen of Wands for what is the nature of this opportunity. Yeah, you're meant to be blessed. You're meant to move forward in a dignified way. We have the Chariot in the bottom. Again, forward movement, forward positive movement. Going after your dreams, going after what makes you happy, you know, what you're passionate about. There's no stopping you. I don't think there's any real barriers in your way anymore, because you did your best to cut them out. Okay, and that is a beautiful thing. You should be very proud of yourself. This is something that, again, is not easy to do for a lot of people. So just trust your intuition. Trust that things are going to go right, because I know when some things seem like it's too good to be true, we like to sabotage it, but that is not the case, because I think that deep down you know that this is what you deserve, you know, the abundance and the prosperity and the goodness. So this is that was the Sun and Moon Tarot. This is the Navigators Tarot of the Mystic Sea. Oh, I keep dropping things. I'm still getting used to this setup. Let's see, we have for the next question, how can I make sure it doesn't pass me by? I mean, you know, this question is kind of, to me, it's kind of pointless, just because whatever's meant for you is meant for you. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way it's going to pass you by. Sometimes our mindset, when we don't believe in ourselves, we may delay our desired outcome. But if it's truly meant for us, it's not going to pass us by. So let's just pull some cards for this question. How can we make sure it doesn't pass us by? We have inversion, suspension. So trying to see things, I believe it's the Hanged Man. If you can see him, it's upside down. Yeah. Just seeing things from a new perspective, of course. Learning new outcomes, like understanding different outcomes and perspectives. Like if you're challenge yourself, you know, if you are used to viewing something one way, just try to think of the multiple different outcomes or the opportunities that would be possible. Don't just limit yourself to the one thing that you think is the possibility, because honestly, there's a limitless amount of possibilities for almost everything, you know what I mean? Maybe not math, but when it comes to other things, yeah, for sure. And it came out upside down. We have the Nine of Wands, intensity, and it's reversed. So Nine of Wands is usually about, like, you're almost at the finish line. There's just like a heavy burden that you've been carrying, or there's just been a lot of obstacles. And I think that now is a time where you can release that tension, that heaviness from you, try to relax a little bit more. I think that you have removed yourself from whatever has been weighing you down. And so just know that your time to really enjoy life and celebrate life and just be happy and satisfied is coming. You know, it's actually already here, I believe. It may not feel like it, but I think that a lot of us have already cut things out, so we're not really used to this new sense of freedom, you know, this new feeling of this weight being lifted from our shoulders. And just know that the heaviness has already been removed. Okay, so that was how can I make sure it doesn't pass me by. I'm going to do how can I make the most of it. Art. So this is temperance. Verification. So continue to heal yourself. Continue to create more balance in your life, in your mind, in your mental state, your body. Just continue to create balance and get more creative. This is art. That's why I really like Thoth. I mean, temperance is my favorite card personally. I am a Sagittarius, so it's my major arcana card. So maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I also, you know, believe that by doing things with moderation or cutting out the toxicity in your life and treating yourself as a high value person, it allows more opportunities for you to be more creative with your life. It doesn't even mean, you know, artistically in the sense that you draw or paint or whatever. It's just more about being more creative with what you want to bring into your life, you know. So just focus on those things. Focus on the fact that you are healing all the time, and keep an open mind about what it is that you can create as far as opportunities in your life. Don't be afraid to dream big for yourself. Stay optimistic, stay positive. Those are very Sagittarian energies, Jupiter energies. How can we make the most of it? Desolation says Three of Swords. Yeah, healing yourself. So with temperance, healing yourself from the heartbreak, whatever it was that was removed, or if it was a person or a situation that ended, don't see it as a bad thing in the sense, well, you know, I can't always say that, because if it was something that was violent or whatever, yes, that's bad, and yes, you know, it's traumatic, I understand. So a car alarm was going off, I had to pause till it was done, and so now I'm trying to remember my last chain of thought. Basically, not focusing on the fact that it was painful and hurtful, even if it was a violent situation that you got yourself out of, just know that it was a big deal for you to leave that situation. Violent or not, just if it was not for you, just know that by not focusing on the part that's really painful and that it hurt you and everything, and focusing more on the healing aspect of it, on how much you have grown because of it, and how much you have accelerated spiritually and gotten closer and more in tune with your inner light and your higher self, you know, just focusing more on those things. That is how you can make the most of this situation, this rare opportunity of this new beginning, of allowing yourself this new chapter in your life. Okay. What are your next steps? We have King of Pentacles, okay? So this could be your energy. It says motivation at the top. I think this is also a dots-based deck. Yeah, so of course it is. King of Pentacles, you are becoming a leader in your own life. Maybe you're starting your own business. You're definitely motivated by having this ending, you know, through the pain and everything, just getting closer to yourself and getting more connected, understanding how the universe has been helping you this whole time, you know, to end this cycle and also to move forward as your best possible self. You are really coming into your power. You are really becoming more stable in all areas of your life, in finances, you know, mostly it's coming up a lot. So you're really coming across as this very solid person, this person who has put in the work into themselves and invested in themselves, and it was the right thing to do. It was a major life change that allowed you to really see your value, your own value. And the people around you, they're going to notice it too. If they don't already, they definitely see you as a high value person. Your next steps, 6 of Swords, moving forward, ascendancy. Yeah, keep on ascending. Keep on going on your path and not looking back. This person is leaping forward towards their destiny. As the King of Pentacles, you know, you have to constantly move forward and not look back, because whatever you left behind is not for you. There's nothing there for you anymore, you know? And yeah, just know that you're on the right path. You're being guided. You are trusting yourself more. Your light is illuminated right now. So are your partnerships. So whether it's romantic love or just the people around you, they're definitely here to support you. Whoever's still around, just know that they have your back and they're here to love you as well. And if there's anybody, because you know, it's not like life doesn't just stops having challenges, but you know, the people that were left behind in the past, I think that they have helped you recognize what it is that you do not want, you know, what kind of relationships you do not want. And so you are moving forward with boundaries that maybe you didn't have at that time, so that if some, you know, a new situation presents itself with somebody else, that situation is not gonna repeat itself, because you have learned from it and you have created a boundary, and now you are moving forward with more knowledge and wisdom to not allow something like that to happen again. Bottom of the deck, gratification. It's the moon again. Very, very heavy, extremely rare energy. And okay, so what energies are supporting you right now? We have Whispers of Lord Ganesha. So what energies are supporting you right now? We have divine support. Okay, divine is with you at all times. Okay, they are watching over you. Just and allow them to support you as well, because they're not going to just offer their help if you don't want it. So just allow yourself to receive their help. They are here to show us and guide us. You know, you don't have to use them. You can rely solely on yourself, but they're not here to harm. You know, there's no harm in allowing the spiritual realm to guide us through life. You know, there's no harm in that. So just allow I mean, just understand that you are being protected at this time, you're being supported, and as long as you keep on putting effort and energy towards your constant growth, your constant desire for self-improvement, just know that you are going to continue to be given signs that they are with you and they are recognizing you. It says embrace, so number 11's on this card. It's 48 is over here, so I would say embrace these new opportunities. Feel free to embrace the people around you who are stuck around, who have shown real interest in being a true friend to you. You know, these are all things that you should embrace. All the luxuries of life, all the things that make you happy, embrace that. And embrace the fact that you have this light about you that needs to shine, you know. Embrace your inner power. Fulfillment. Allow yourself to feel fulfilled, or to go on the path that will help you reach this fulfillment, you know, in life. And understand that the divine is here to help fulfill your desires and your dreams. And generosity. So they want to be generous with you, you know, as far as the universe wants you to receive everything, but also be generous with others, because that's a way that it'll be reflected. Okay, when you're generous with your help and your spirit, and you know, it doesn't always have to be material, but just with your support, you're going to receive that back, you know. So with your friends and your family, offer them things that you no longer need, you know, that you want to work on or whatever, because, or that you want to that you know would help them, because the universe is just going to come back to you like trifold, you know, or 10 times. They're going to bless you 10 times over, you know. So these are all energies that are supporting you. I'll pull from a different deck. Let's see. This is all once in a blue moon energy, you know. This new beginning. Not the divine support, they're always going to help, you know. But I think that this once in a blue moon opportunity is that you have been saved from this situation that was, or, you know, it could be multiple cycles. It doesn't have to be just one big thing. It could be one big thing, but I think that you're really saved and blessed by something. Okay, so we're gonna pull some chakra cards. This is the Crystal Chakra deck. We have Labradorite, Transformation and Synchronicity. This is your third eye chakra. And the messages are, I am always transforming spiritually, and I understand the significance of synchronicities. So the universe is going to be sending you, or your spirit guides are going to be sending you signs through synchronicities, you know, that are reflecting your energy. And so just make sure that you understand and recognize them. Understand that they're significant, because they are evidence that you are being listened to, you know. And you're always transforming spiritually. Just keep on moving forward on that path. Oh, the card fell. Hold on. We have the crown chakra with purple fluorite. It says dreams and visions. So I pay close attention to my dreams, and I never lose sight of my creative visions. So this is a full super blue moon in Pisces. This is very, dreamy energy. So if you're getting any kind of dreams or visions at this time, try to write them down as best as possible. This is great energy to visualize, your outcome, the outcome that you want. Really feel your way into your desires and into receiving them. That is going to help you optimize the energy at this time. What else? We have third eye chakra, self-perception, and lightheartedness. Blue Chalcedony. So the mantras are, I change my perspective to increase my understanding, and I sometimes allow myself to be carefree. Yeah, I think this is a time for you to really take things lightly now. Allow yourself to experience joy and celebrate the fact that you overcame very challenging situations, and you deserve to be proud of yourself and to celebrate. It says at the bottom of the deck, I love this deck so much. It says throat chakra, enlightenment and manifestation. It's Larimar. It says, I strive to reach enlightenment and I can manifest my true desires. Just remember that. Have confidence that your desires are coming towards you at all moments. This is Miracles Now by Gabrielle Bernstein. We're going to end the reading with these cards. It says, when I respect my money respects me. Okay, so back to the finances. I think that a lot of us are going to be, up-leveling in our lives as far as finances go, and as far as, receiving abundance. When we respect money and give that energy out into the universe will respect us in return. The money will come to us because they see us as a high value, and people are going to want to start, paying you what you deserve as a high valued person. It says, when in doubt, I choose to see peace. And I think that is something that a lot of us really value now. Peace, our peace of mind, is just so high value at this time, because we just don't want constant challenges. We don't want to constantly be saddened by our life experiences. We want to create the least amount of conflict in our lives, right? So just choose to seek peace. And then here it goes. I can find peace. If there is no other way, we can find peace in every breath. Okay? So that is a great message. See peace. When in doubt, see peace. When in doubt, just breathe. Okay? Just breathe your way out of any kind of anxiety, out of any kind of fear. Just breathe your way through things. And our last card is, I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. Okay? Speak as though you have purpose, as though you see your own light, as though you have something worth to say. The people around you probably value your insight, your perspective, and you should too. You know what you're talking about. You have reason, and you need to feel secure in your own energy and in what you are talking about, because you've been going at this on your journey for a while now, and you have had a lot of challenging situations and a lot of things that you've overcome, and you've learned from that. You've learned from all of it, and those lessons, not everybody can do that. You know, I don't know if you understand this intensity of those situations of being able to say no. That is very challenging for a lot of people, and some people never end cycles before they transition out of this 3D realm. Okay? Some people just keep on running away, and that's not your issue. You know, if they try to make it your issue, that's when you remove yourself. But just know that the fact that you have constantly chosen to better yourself, you know, to self-improve, to constantly chose to grow spiritually, that means a lot. Okay, so trust in yourself, because the universe is telling you that your light is needed in this realm. Okay, people need to learn from you. We're all on different levels of ascension. We all have different paths. We all learn different things at different times. And it's not about any of us being better than another person. It's just about allowing ourselves to constantly learn from others and believing in ourselves and trusting it in what we know, and then combining those and finding some kind of universal truth, respecting each other's perspectives, but also trusting and being confident in your own, and based off of your experiences and what you've learned, and being able to share that with other people, because people need to hear it. You know, they will come to you at the perfect moment and learn from you. And sometimes the universe just sends people in our lives. We're just messengers, you know, on their healing journey. It's not so much about us. It's not so much about me reading this, like doing this tarot reading for everybody. I am just a messenger. It's not about my, I trust my skill to be able to interpret these cards for whoever's watching this video. I have put a lot of investment and time and energy into learning the symbolism behind these cards, and for that I am confident in my ability to do that. But at the end of the day, I'm just a messenger. It's not me telling you my truth or me telling you what's right and what's wrong. It's me being a conduit for spirit based off of the images and the messages that I'm receiving off of these cards, you know? So, on that note, I hope that you all were able to just surrender. Surrender to your life, or surrender to what's happening, you know, trusting, surrender to the divine. Okay? You are all worthy of this new beginning. You're all worthy of prosperity, of abundance, of this new healthy lifestyle, of laughter, of happiness, of satisfaction. It's here. Okay? Feel like it's here. And the universe will constantly reflect that to you. Okay? Throughout your life, through synchronicities, through their support, they will show you that life can be happy. You know, life can be worthwhile and better than anything that you have ever dreamed of in the past. Okay? So I hope that you were able to receive the messages that you were looking for. And if this reading did resonate, I hope that you will like or comment down below and let me know. And subscribe to the channel. I do plan on doing more readings now that I'm a bit more settled in. This is obviously just my first time doing this reading with this new setup. I hope that it's okay. I should have said this in the beginning, but I have Thoth here. He is the moon god. He represents knowledge and wisdom, and he's here to help us receive the knowledge and ancient knowledge and wisdom from the divine. And we have Hecate here, and she is the triple moon goddess, and she represents knowledge as well, and witchcraft and magic, and they both represent our inner power. So with all that being said, I hope that you were able to receive the messages that you wanted and needed at this time, and I look forward to reading for you all again in a new moon cycle reading, but also in other readings that I will be posting in the near future. Okay, so until then,